News 25 is brought to you by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrumps optometrist since 1990, offering full spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight, a teenager loses his life in a crash and a downed power line falls on the roof of a home. News 25 starts now.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
A tragic crash takes the life of an area teen. It's Monday, November 18th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Well, across flowers, candles, and precious mementos have been placed near the location where 15-year-old Ethan Osterman crashed into an SUV with his dirt bike Saturday night off Pahrump Valley Boulevard and Dollar Street. The Pahrump Valley High School student was on his way to a friend's home when the collision occurred, according to his friends. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies, Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, Sheriff Auxiliary units, and Nevada Highway Patrol were all dispatched for a vehicle versus dirt bike accident on Saturday night, approximately 7 p.m. in the area of Pahrump Valley Boulevard, just north of Thousand Air. Upon arrival, deputies say that they located the dirt bike rider, who has been identified as 15-year-old Ethan Osterman, who was in critical condition. The Nye County Sheriff's Office reports that Ethan was not wearing his helmet at the time of the accident and sustained serious head injuries. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue responded to the scene and were able to transport the teenager to Mercy Air's helibase on Calvada for him to be subsequently airlifted to UMC Trauma Center in Las Vegas. Osterman passed away on Saturday morning as a result of the injuries he sustained from this accident. How the accident occurred is under the direction of Nevada Highway Patrol. Traffic was blocked in all directions while the investigation was being conducted. Over the weekend, family and friends erected a memorial on the site where the accident occurred. Residents, family, and friends have been stopping by the memorial site all day long. They also have a candlelight vigil scheduled for 6:30 on Saturday night for area residents. We spoke to two of Ethan's friends who told us that Ethan had just left their house prior to the accident. They also state that they asked him to wear a helmet and were concerned that he was using a cell phone light as a headlight for his dirt bike during the dark evening hours.
Ethan, he was a very considerate kid. He always looked out for others, always made others laugh. Me and my friend had second period with him. He would always make us laugh. He would always help us with our homework and all that. And he would come over all the time and just make funny jokes, let me ride his dirt bike. And he was just a good friend, and he cared for others. Big heart. He didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve this. He left our house to go to his best friend's house down the street from here, and he was leaving, and then it just happened.
Yep. That come to the corner of Pahrump Valley and Dollar, and so we did. We all jumped in the car, came here, and we found him, and none of us could take it very well.
He should have been wearing a helmet. We should have just put a helmet on him before he left. We told him to put a helmet on, and we told him if he wanted to ride, because it was too dark and he only had his phone light on his dirt bike, and we told him to put on a helmet. And he should have put if he put on the helmet, he would most likely still be here today.
Also on scene today was a female who said that she was the first to arrive at the accident. She told News 25 that she comforted Ethan until medics arrived on scene, and that even though she wasn't his mother, she is a mother. No one inside the SUV claimed any injury at the time of the collision. All of us here at KPVM-TV and A's Country Radio extend our deepest condolences to Ethan's family and friends. Well, police and fire personnel responded to a home off the highway over the weekend for a report of smoke. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies, as well as Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, were dispatched to 450 Blosser Ranch Road for a report of a structure fire Saturday. Deputies were told that there was two individuals that were allegedly refusing to follow fire crews' requests to exit the home and continued to enter the house to gather several items. Firefighters reported that they eventually fled on foot southbound through the desert, where deputies caught up with the individuals and had them detained for a short period of time. Valley Electric was also dispatched to the unoccupied home, where firefighters found a downed power line that was smoldering on the roof of the house. The fire was quickly extinguished and electrical lines secured. And more news when we return from this break.
This segment of the news is brought to you by Pahrump Cardiology, located at 1397 South Loop Road in Pahrump, Nevada. Call 775-210-8333 for an appointment. Dr. Tali Eric, proudly serving Pahrump since 2005.
Welcome back. Well, airline employees are having major safety concerns about putting an aircraft back in service. That and more with Angela Miles.
Here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, Boeing backlash. Crews are saying not so fast about the jet maker's plans to return the MAX 737 to service early next year. According to the Business Insider, American Airlines flight attendants are now begging not to fly on that grounded jet, and Southwest Airlines co-pilot union questions the speed of the return timeline for the 737 MAX. The union strike against General Motors dinged manufacturing production numbers. Manufacturing tanked 0.6% last month, the biggest decline since April and larger than predicted by economists. Retail rebound. The government reports retail sales edged up 0.3% in October as consumers increased spending on vehicles and paid more at the pump. Big ticket items for homes slipped a bit.
To find out where you can see us every day, go to businessfirstam.com.
Thanks, Angela. Well, a local man was arrested for two separate incidents police say occurred at our area Walmart. The Nye County Sheriff's Office report that they have arrested an individual by the name of Mark Speaker for grand larceny, possession of drug paraphernalia, obtaining or using a person's ID of another to avoid or delay prosecution, burglary, and possession of stolen property. According to the declaration of arrest, deputies were dispatched to Walmart on Highway 160 in reference to a shoplifting case. They were advised that a white male adult was in the store and that he was attempting to steal a television along with several other items. They say that the male bypassed all point-of-sale locations and proceeded to exit the store. Deputies made contact with the individual and asked to see his receipt. The male was allegedly unable to provide the receipt requested. They also say that he reported that his name was Michael Burkroff and that he didn't have any identification with him at the time. The total amount of items that they say were stolen was $642.15. At that time, the Walmart staff said that same male had entered the store about 10 days prior and stole several items, including a television. They said at that time the amount stolen was $531.92. During a search of his person, police report that they found an identification card with his photo on it that ID'd the person as Mark Speaker. Speaker told police that he had a warrant and didn't want to get arrested for it. After running a background check on the individual, that he has been arrested several times for similar crimes. Officers say that they also located a piece of a blue pen that was melted and had burnt residue on it. They say that this item is commonly used to ingest narcotics. Mark Speaker was then arrested and transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center. And Pahrump Family Mortuary says that a former employee stole their trailer. William Culbertson has been arrested for petty larceny, destroying property of another, and possession of stolen property. According to the Nye County Sheriff's Office, deputies were dispatched to South Vicky Ann Road here in Pahrump, Nevada, in reference to stolen property. The individual, who is the owner of Pahrump Valley Mortuary, said that they had a small single-axle blue trailer that had been stolen off the property. The alleged victim in this case stated that he had purchased the trailer from a person named William Culbertson 10 years prior for $400. Deputies went to the location on East Casey Road and found the property. They said that the trailer was in the backyard and had been painted black. However, you could see the original blue paint underneath the fenders and axle. They made contact with the resident identified as William Culbertson, who said that he had worked at the mortuary around 2007 and that the trailer was his. He said, according to police, that he had left it there but decided to go pick it up on October 20th of this year. Police asked Culbertson why he decided to paint the trailer, and they said he advised that he wanted to sell it. William Culbertson was then arrested and transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center. And in today's Angie's List, we examine house cleaning.
Coming home to a clean home at the end of a long day is one of life's simple pleasures, but is it worth the money to have a cleaning pro take care of that for you? There are many benefits to consider if you're on the fence about hiring a house cleaner. Mandy Lewis, owner of Choice Cleaning, shares the biggest benefit to her clients.
Simply for the peace of mind. A lot of people don't have time these days to get all the cleaning done with running back and forth for work, kids, personal life. It's really hard to get all that done. So when you hire a pro and have them come in and take care of everything for you, it takes a lot less stress off your day.
Angie Hicks of Angie's List agrees.
The biggest benefit is the time you get back. If you can hire someone to take care of your house cleaning chores and you're able to spend your time doing things that you really enjoy, that can be invaluable.
Although having extra time is great, many of us still prefer to clean our house ourselves. Even if you're someone who typically would never think to hire a house cleaner, there might be times when it's necessary.
There are real practical reasons why even hiring someone temporarily to help clean your house can make sense. For example, if you had a recent illness or have suffered an injury, giving yourself time to recoup can prevent re-injury and help you heal faster.
You may also consider bringing in temporary cleaning help if you add another member to your family or if you're working longer hours. And if you're skeptical about hiring a cleaning service to do everything for you, consider hiring a cleaning company to supplement some of your own work.
When you hire a cleaner, we come in and we get down and dirty and we do all the cleaning that you don't want to do.
And finding the right cleaner to tackle your home can make a big difference, not just on the dirt, but also on your peace of mind.
The thing about my job that makes me the most proud is knowing that when my customers come home, they are there to relax and to enjoy the cleanliness of their home. That they don't have all that extra stress at the end of the day to make sure to get everything done before the next day. I'm glad I can come in and help people with that.
Doing your research can ensure that you find the right cleaning pro for your needs, as Mandy Lewis suggests.
To read the reviews for the pros. You'll see a lot of the satisfaction that other people get when they hire a professional, and you'll be able to get that satisfaction as well.
You can read more information on finding and hiring the right house cleaner for you at angieslist.com.
News 25 will return right after this break.
This segment of the news is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Nye County's injury attorneys. Don't get bullied by insurance companies. Call Jason Ernest and bully them back at 775-727-9500.
Well, today Darby has a cute little dog with her that's available for adoption at our local shelter.
Today's Save a Pet is proudly sponsored by Jason Ernest with Mountain West Lawyers. Call 775-727-9500.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with Oscar Meyer. He is a mainly all black Chihuahua mix. He's about 5 years old. He has such a calm little personality. He's very, very gentle, super sweet, sits on your lap, is so cuddly. He's a sweet little boy. He also has some white markings, white paws, and then a little bit of beige like detailing. Come down and see Oscar Meyer and all of his friends here at Desert Haven Animal Society. They're on Surrey Lane behind the Nye County Courthouse. You can give them a call at 775-751-7020. You can look them up on Facebook at Desert Haven Animal Society or go online to deserthavenas.org.
Thanks, Darby. We'll get ready for this week's annual event called Ticket or Turkey. Last week, the Nye County Sheriff's Office held a Ticket or Turkey event for a short time. This event consists of deputies pulling over vehicles on the roadway that have committed some minor infraction. Instead of getting a ticket, they get a holiday turkey from the sheriff herself. We spoke to Sheriff Sharon Morley about the event.
We have people that definitely aren't going to make the same mistake. They're going to use their turn signals around the roundabouts. We've been having a lot of trouble with that over the last year, and we thought that we'd do our kickoff in and around the roundabout to kind of get people's awareness up.
The Nye County Sheriff's Office will conduct Ticket or Turkey, happening again this week, November 19th through the 24th. Stay tuned for our Christmas holiday handcuffs or ham, where we give a ham away instead of a turkey. Thanks to the Nye County Sheriff's Office for inviting us along for this year's Ticket or Turkey, and thanks to KPVM-TV for providing the turkeys. All right. Well, Paula Elefante invites everyone to this weekend's powwow at Petrick Park.
Yeah, it's powwow time again. The 22nd, 23rd, and 24th at Petrick Park, where we usually are. We'll start at noon on Friday, but our drums don't get in until late Friday night, so we don't have the drums until Saturday and Sunday. And vendors will be open at 10 on Saturday and Sunday, gourd dancing at 11, grand entry and presentations and announcements, stuff like that is at noon, and then we get into dancing. Grand entry, for some people that they're not sure, is they go, oh, that's the parade. Well, yeah, it's kind of like a parade, and it's led by the flags, the colors, and we have a color guard coming in from a reservation in Arizona. I'm excited about that. And then hopefully, not sure yet, we might have some scouts that will be a part of our grand entry again this year, our dancers. And the dancing, the way the dancers enter in grand entry is you have the elder men, elder ladies, adult men, adult women, youth, and tiny tots. The gourd dancing is at 11 o'clock, and that is all Native American veterans. And usually they'll have, we call it a shawl, some people would say scarf, and it's red and blue. They'll have their fan and maybe a rattle, and it's strictly gourd dancers. You have to be in the Gourd Society to be able to participate in that. And that's at 11 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday. And we have some new vendors this year. I'm really kind of excited. We've had getting lots of, I mean, before I left the house to come up here, there was a new vendor that contacted me, and I said, hey, you know what? First come, first serve. So I have 4 spaces left, and I have 15 applications out there.
Wow.
So pack an umbrella, because there's maybe a chance of showers, and that won't stop the powwow. A couple of years ago, we had some showers during the day, and Marvin, our arena director, went and got an umbrella, and he's out there dancing in the circle, and we had an umbrella. We had a rain dance. So we had fun.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
All right, let's take a look outside. I've heard that we're expecting some rain this week. We got beautiful skies right now. Let's appreciate those, and we'll find out what's in our forecast right after this break.
News 25 Weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hello and welcome back to News 25. I'm Michael Donohue with today's weather. In Las Vegas, we had a high of 77 degrees with a low of 50. Death Valley at 87, their low at 55 degrees. Amargosa at 79.43, 78.39 in Beatty, 69.28 in Goldfield, a degree cooler in Tonopah at 68, their low at 29, 74.38 in Carson City, 66.32 in Fallon, and up in Fernley, 67 and the low of 36 degrees. Now today in Pahrump, we saw sunny skies. Our high today was 78 degrees with winds coming out of the south at 5 miles per hour. Our humidity at 15%, and our sunrise at 6:23 this morning. Now for tonight, we're expecting some mostly clear skies. Our low is going to get down to 53 degrees. It's currently 70 degrees outside. Winds coming out of the east-southeast at 8 miles per hour. 22% for our humidity, and our sunset at 4:33 tonight. Now looking into our 7-day, we're expecting some more clouds with mostly cloudy skies on Tuesday. On Wednesday and Thursday, we are going to see some rain. On Wednesday, we're expecting a 60% chance and a 40% chance on Thursday. Now looking at our temperatures, on Tuesday, we're going to be seeing a high of 75 degrees. With that rain coming in on Wednesday, we're going to drop down significantly down to a high of 56 degrees. We're just going to hang out in those mid-50s through Friday. And then on Saturday, we're going to jump up to 62 degrees, and we're just going to be floating at 62 all through next Monday. For our overnights, those are going to go down, and they're going to continue to stay down. On Tuesday, we're going to be seeing a low of 49 degrees, and we're slowly going to work our way down through Friday down to 37 degrees, and then we're just going to kind of float around in those mid to high 30s till next Monday, where we're going to drop down once again to 34 degrees. So now with that, we're going to toss it back to the desk with Deanna.
All right, well, that does it for News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Good night.